Nani and Woody's 6-month-old daughter was rushed to the hospital, gasping for air.
What?
It was a horrible scene. The child had blood gushing out of her mouth and nose and could not breathe. At the hospital, they were told that a baby wipe had been lodged in the child's windpipe.
How the hell does that even happen, bro? Gushing blood is just insane, bro. What happened?
There's no way in hell that a baby wipe accidentally ended up in your daughter's throat, right?
Right.
And it's a girl.
Somebody had to put that there. Just so we're clear right off the bat, right? Just listening to that, I'm guessing somebody did something really bad to your child.
Yes, sir.
So what went on? What happened?
About a year ago, I got a phone call at work. My husband freaking out that my baby was getting rushed to the hospital. Blood coming from her nose, her mouth. I was terrified. I see my baby on the table, fighting for her life. I was scared. I couldn't lose my baby. They found out there was a baby wipe stuck in her throat. They said that she could not do it. Someone shoved this down her throat.
Oh my God, dude. It makes me just want to go in the room and hug my daughter right now. Whoever her man is a bitch ass nigga. Boo, bitch ass nigga. For real.
So I'm sitting there, I'm freaking out, I'm terrified. I'm going through so many emotions. How did this happen? Prior to this, we were investigated with CPS. My daughter had a headlock fracture at 3 months old.
Man, no fucking way. Show me who he is, bro. Show me him right now.
And how did she manage to get that? I mean,
don't-
3 months old, usually they have a hard time picking up their head.
Right. I don't know. The baby was left in custody with her father or daycare.
Man, why do she keep leaving him with the fucking dad, bro? That makes zero sense. I'm just so enraged right now, bro.
And then they just talked to us, and then we never heard anything else from him for a year.
Why? But they did suspect your husband of doing this.
Yes.
Why did they suspect him of doing this?
Because he's the only one left with the children.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's physically impossible for a 6-month-old to stick a wipe down all his throat, right?
Right.
Okay. Any time it'd run through your head and go, man, maybe my husband is not equipped to watch the kids?
I just want to see what he looks like. Bring him out. I feel bad for her because I feel like she was really trying to be a good mom. She just is hypnotized by this guy. Like, who is this guy?
He never gave me the reason to believe he's not.
How many kids do you have with Woody?
We have 2.
2. You ever see him abuse the kids?
No.
Ever see him lose his temper?
No.
So you don't believe that your husband tried to suffocate your daughter?
No. How you don't trust him? How you don't believe
Why
him?
aren't the kids home?
Because
You could have had them home already. You want this man over the kids? Don't
No,
you?
I know he
You
didn't do it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. If you knew, we wouldn't be here.
He's always been there for them kids, and you know
No, he
he
wasn't.
wouldn't be there.
If he was always there for the kids, he would have been taking care of you instead of me.
He does take care of
he
us.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's a hard-working man. He's always there.
Why had you had to work 2 jobs when he worked one?
Because so
Those
my kids
have
could have
already been home.
everything. So my kids could have everything they
They
want.
don't need everything.
Yes,
You
they
know.
do.
They don't.
Well,
Yes, they
wouldn't
do.
the one thing they would need is their mother?
Yes.
Should have listened to her mom, bro. Her mom had the right intent. She was trying to lead her down the right path. I want to see what Woody looks like, though. Who the fuck is Woody, man? Like, bro, bring him out, Steve.
The only one.
We're not talking about, oh, baby had a bruise on its leg.
No, this is
This is a fractured skull at 3 months old. This is a baby wipe being, that's somebody suffocating
Yeah,
a
they
child.
resuscitated her, from my understanding, 5 to 8 times.
Man, come on, man. This shit making my heart hurt, bro. 5 to 8 times having to be resuscitated. Like, Woody, what the fuck were you thinking, bro? Like, I'm not even gonna call you bro. Dude, like, what the fuck were you thinking, bro?
It really hurts. I gave up so much to help you with these kids.
I'm not picking him over my kids.
I moved back to Hickville so I could help you. And I lost everything doing it. But yet you're going to pick a man over your kids.
I'm not picking a man over my
Yes,
kids.
you are.
Okay, hold on. Explain what you're doing then. Everybody, I'm sure is
I'm
curious.
letting him show his innocence because I don't think he did anything wrong. He would not hurt a fly.
About time. Let's see what Woody look like. Boo, bitch ass nigga! Boo, bitch ass nigga!
Hold on.
What happened?
So hold on. So you're here today because you're married, you have a couple kids, and your 3-month-old child, a baby wipe is found lodged in her lungs.
Yes.
She can't breathe. She almost dies, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. They think that you did it, right, the authorities, and they say, you know what, until Woody's out of the house, you can't keep your kids, right? They said
Yes, they did.
and she basically is saying, Woody didn't do this. I believe in Woody, so I'm going to stay with him, and the kids can go somewhere else.
Well, Steve, I feel more comfortable with the kids being with my wife and stuff
Right. Wouldn't that be a
You
good
know,
place for him?
for once. And, I'm here to settle everything, prove that I didn't
but
do it.
during this whole
But-
past year, that's great. Hey, I'm glad you're here. But for the past year, why didn't you make sure that you stayed away so your kids could be with the mom?
I was.
That's crazy, bro. But the baby couldn't do it by itself, bro.
So Nadia came here and she took a lie detector test. And we asked her, did you shove a baby wipe down your youngest daughter's throat?
A baby
She
wipe.
answered no. Have you ever witnessed your husband physically abusing your youngest daughter? She answered no, and she told the truth. Good result, right? Do you have any knowledge of your husband Woody shoving a baby wipe down your youngest daughter's throat? You answered no. Are you covering up information that your husband had shoved a baby wipe down your youngest daughter's throat? And you answered no. And the results for those two questions is that you did not tell the truth.
That's a lie. That's a lie. No, you know. That's a lie. I never said.
Man, she's a bold-faced lie, bro. She covering up for this ugly motherfucker, bro.
Kids are off somewhere. Not with you, because you picked him. And now you know something.
No, I don't know anything.
Let's play tick-a-lock.
I wasn't there. I don't know anything.
You came here and you took a lie detector test. Have you ever physically abused your youngest daughter? You answered no, you told the truth. Have you ever hit your youngest daughter with excessive force? You answered no, and he told the truth. Did you cause your youngest daughter's fractured skull in May of 2012? You answered no, he told the truth.
Wow, that's crazy.
In August of 2012, did you place a baby wipe in your youngest daughter's mouth? You answered no. And you did not tell the truth.
Yo!
You're going to